The casket is too small for a life that big. As they lower my boy into the earth, my fingers won't stop trembling no matter how hard I press them into my dress. The pulley whirs, my knees threaten to fold. A groundskeeper waits for a signal I cannot give. I am not truly ready. 8 months ago, a specialist named the monster hollowing my son. A rare blood disorder. Liam nodded while I choked on medical words. "Will it hurt?" he asked. "Sometimes," the doctor said. He wore superhero pajamas to chemo because heroes are brave even when scared. The cemetery is quiet except for wind and the minister. My phone glows with cruelty. My sister's engagement party, live from the Grand Meridian. Champagne, sequins, my parents beaming, the timestamp overlaps the eulogy. Angela, my elderly neighbor, touches my arm, steady. She sat with Liam when I showered. She never called his sickness an inconvenience. "They didn't come," I whisper. She nods, eyes wet. Grief tilts, revealing something flinty. Before his transfer, my ex-husband, Rowan, created a college trust for Liam and named me residual beneficiary. "If anything happens," he said, "you'll honor him." I thought it was superstition. Now it is what remains of a future. I take Liam's action figure from my pocket and lay it on the casket. "I'll protect what's yours," I promise. Inside me, sorrow crystallizes into purpose. They will not take his legacy without a fight. On Monday, I walk into Bramble and Company, the firm that drew up the trust, with Liam's birth certificate and a folder of hospital receipts. The receptionist offers tissues. I ask for numbers. Mr. Fenwick, thin as a bookmark, reads aloud the clause that matters. Funds may be redirected to memorial educational purposes at the guardian's discretion. That word, guardian, belongs to me. We call the bank. I expect courtesy and find resistance. "A request to add cosigners was logged last week," the manager says, voice tinny through the speakerphone. "Your mother and sister." Heat climbs my neck. While I chose morphine doses, they chose paperwork. I walk the 8 blocks to the branch because rage needs a destination. The lobby smells like lemon polish and apology. My sister Tessa is at a corner desk in a white blazer, a pen poised like a dagger. My mother sits beside her in pearls, mouth a small, firm line. They blink when they see me. "This is for his legacy," I say, breathing carefully. "Not for parties, not for cruises, not for appearances." "We're family," my mother replies. "We can help decide what's meaningful." "Meaningful is a scholarship in his name," I answer. "Meaningful is keeping his bedroom light on for a child who has none." The manager, a young man with a wedding ring and tired eyes, declines their request. Tessa hisses that I am ungrateful. I leave with paperwork and a shaking spine, and for the first time in months, I feel the future click, however faintly, into gear. 2 months later, I stand in the gym of Liam's old elementary school, where the air tastes like dust and oranges. Banners read the Liam Hayes Memorial Fund. I've learned spreadsheets, bylaws, sleep again. Angela folds raffle tickets at my side. Rowan flew in. For once, he listens. The principal taps the mic. Neighbors wave from the bleachers, faces bright. We've raised enough for a yearly scholarship and a reading corner with blue bean bags, the color of Liam's favorite cape. I read the first recipient's essay, hand steady. A 5th grader, Noor, wants to be a nurse because hurt should meet help faster. The room hums with that sentence. I announce her name. She trips on the first step and laughter pulls everyone to their feet. Later, while I stack paper plates, my mother approaches, eyes softer. "You did this," she says. "Not a challenge, but a benediction." Tessa kisses my cheek, quick and awkward, admitting defeat without declaring it. I don't gloat. I sign thank you letters until ink smudges and the gym lights click off. At home, I switch on Liam's bedside lamp. We kept the promise, I tell the quiet, and it feels true. Spring brings softer light to Liam's room. The lamp still glows each evening, a small comet on the dresser. Noor sends a photo from the clinic's open house. She's volunteering, grinning behind a paper badge. The fund's second scholar writes poems for our newsletter. Rowan plants a tree in the courtyard. Tessa donates her bonus. My mother sews blue bookmarks. Angela insists on cookies at every meeting. Grief no longer floods, now it tides, returning and retreating. When it rises, I breathe, touch the cape folded in my drawer, and remember, love did not end. It changed jobs and kept working.